To turn to.
Stay connected. CBS 12, the one to turn to.
The South Florida Business Report, the only show devoted to the local business community, is brought to you as a community service by the Gehring Group, a premium insurance brokerage, and by the Ticktin Law Group, the lawyers you want between you and your problems, and by Pinnacle Advertising and Marketing. Now here's all the local business news from the lemonade stand to the boardroom.
Hello, everyone. I'm David Weir, and thanks for joining us this holiday weekend. Coming up on this week's edition of the South Florida Business Report, some of the stories we'll be covering. Just when it was getting a mortgage was getting a little bit easier, up pops the devil. And the state in South Florida has the best tourism quarter ever. And Miami Marlins baseball team owner Jeff Loria is pretty loose with a buck. So we'll have all this and the top-breaking local business news stories right after these messages.
You've been hurt in a car crash and you need a lawyer, but you don't know who to call. I got it. Call me. The Ticktin Law Group will make your claim and help with incidentals such as medical, car repair, or car replacement at no cost to you. In fact, you pay nothing unless we succeed. Call me now.
For a free consultation, visit LegalBrains.com or call 772-539-5144 or 561-392-6933. Call.
TV and internet work together like never before with Xfinity.
Did you know that Xfinity has the top 100 shows on demand?
Wow.
Preloaded, ready to watch anytime.
The massive amount of shows is fantastic.
With Xfinity, you can stream over 75 networks live and Xfinity on demand on any device.
So that would be cool.
It's like having your TV at the park.
Oh.
You can even watch at the beach.
Wow.
It gives me a choice to enjoy what I like most, no matter where I'm at. That's paradise.
Call 1-800-707-7552 now to upgrade to an Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast and save when you bundle.
Xfinity has the fastest and most reliable in-home Wi-Fi. We're downloading an entire TV episode.
This is fast.
And who else was on this same network? You can see all the stuff that they were downloading. Wow. That's really cool.
Enjoy TV and internet like never before. Call 1-800-707-7552 now to upgrade to an Xfinity X1 Triple Play and save when you bundle. Call 1-800-707-7552. Awesome.
Top headline this week is federal securities regulators have rocked for-profit technical college ITT with fraud charges. The feds claim the college cooked the books on the amount of student loan defaults, which hoodwinked investors in student loan-backed securities. ITT brass have denied any wrongdoing and said they would fight the charges. The school has 10 campuses in Florida, including Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Well, it's always been pretty tough finding a mortgage in South Florida these days, and just when things were starting to look up, up pops the devil. Starting August the 1st, the Federal Consumer Financial Protection Bureau will handle all paperwork when obtaining a mortgage, and the massive changes will create a bureaucratic nightmare for the mortgage industry. Lending pros say the new rules will probably cause confusion, closing delays, and make it harder to get loans until lenders renew the new system. Well, coming up next, I talk with veteran hospitality pro Donnie Patillo, who opened several casinos in Las Vegas, plus is on the ground floor of Atlantic City gambling explosion. And now he's out of retirement to run Merlino's restaurant in Boca Raton. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Donnie how he got involved in the hospitality business.
Well, as a young lad in South Philadelphia, I started out as a busboy in the South Philadelphia Grill and worked in Atlantic City as a waiter and just always had a passion for restaurants until the gaming business came around.
Wow, yeah. From Atlantic City, right across the state line from Philadelphia.
Yeah. And I went to get into the gaming business and started in the Resorts International in 1978.
Wow, that was one of the first ones.
It was the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, Merv Griffin owned that?
He owned it later on, yeah.
All right. And then Trump came in.
Trump was there. And,
yeah.
And then I ventured out to Las Vegas in 1986 and was there for 25 years.
Wow. Wow. You know, that's something like South Florida. I watched South Florida explode. You watched Las Vegas explode.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it boomed. There was a boom area there for. I opened up 6 properties out there.
Wow.
And it was. I worked for Steve Wynn for many years.
Yeah, he's a major player.
Yeah.
He is the guy out there in Vegas. Yeah. Now he's in China or someplace.
Macau.
Yeah.
Then just wanted to get closer to family and move back to the home being, and wound it up in Boca Raton, Florida.
Well, that's terrific. Well, you really know the business of the restaurant business and the hospitality business together. That's very important. All right. You know, Merlino's restaurant, you've been open for about 6 months.
Yes.
We're coming right into the bad season, so to speak, the slowdown. How are you going to cope with that?
Oh, yeah, we've been open for 6 months, and we've been pretty successful for the last 6 months, and the season's coming to an end. So we're doing some marketing programs, and we're doing, for happy hour, we're doing 50% off all our appetizers on the menu.
Yeah?
And also, we're doing something that probably no one else is doing in Boca. We're offering 50% off all our drinks at the bar from 4 to 7 p.m. daily, 7 days a week. So we want people to get to know us, come in and hang out. We have the best bar in Boca. It's beautiful, relaxing. The atmosphere is great. We have live music DJ. We have a DJ Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're having ladies' night on Thursday nights from 9 to 11.
Well, 50% off. You come in and you get a $100 bottle of wine. It only costs you $50.
That's it. It's half off. We're gonna.
You don't mess around,
No,
really?
we don't mess around. We're going right. We want people to know we're around for business for a long time. We're looking to serve the locals.
Yeah.
During the summer months.
Well, how many staff do you have right now?
Right now, we probably have about 35 people on staff.
Yeah, well, the season you're going to have a little bit more.
Yeah, it's probably, when we come to season, it'll probably double that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, out in Vegas, well, taking a step back now with Atlantic City, you saw the gambling business from the very beginning, and it just exploded. Now it's on it's fallen off. It's very bad shape right now. Well, what do you think's the cause of all that?
Well, I mean, Atlantic City's been around for, what, 36 years now?
Yeah.
There's 48 states that have gambling. There's only 2 states that don't have gambling.
Yeah.
So it's spread out all over the country. And, you know, I guess people just get tired of it. Get tired of gambling. And
well, there's competition, you know, with Atlantic City. You got New York, Pennsylvania, Delaware. Surrounding the whole city.
Florida's been really trying to get the major gambling for years, and they keep shooting it down.
Yeah, but we still got a ton. Oh, they've got, you know, Glenn Straub, who was the developer of the Palm Beach Polo Country Club. He also lives in Boca, I think. He just bought the Ravel Casino, or the bankrupt Ravel Casino in Atlantic City. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, that's a big project.
Yeah,
he stole that place.
Yeah, $82 million.
Yeah.
I think, what did it cost to build it? About $2 billion or something?
I think it was about $2 billion.
Wow. Well, we'll see.
It's a bargain.
We'll see what happens on that. Well, with getting back to the restaurant business, are you finding any problem getting labor problems?
No, not really. We're not finding any problem getting in labor. We have a good staff right now. We train them, and you know, it's a growing business down there. There's probably over $2 billion in construction going on down in East Boca, and there's major projects going up: hotels, condominiums, rental properties. So in East Boca, I think it's the fastest growing area in South Florida. So there's opportunity for a lot of businesses like restaurants and salons and whatever it may be that are going to grow with the people down there. Okay. And there's also transportation. They have like the downtowner they just came out with a couple days ago that people can just get on like a little golf cart and take you around the small area that we have there. So
Yeah.
And it's right by the beach, too.
Yeah, I think you guys will do pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So we want people to come out and enjoy the South Philadelphia cuisine that we have and our Italian specialties every day. So. All
right. Well, listen, Donnie Patello, thank you a lot for being here, being the general manager. Guy who handles the reins at Merlino's Restaurant in Boca Raton.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck to you.
I appreciate it.
All righty, partner. God bless. And stay with us. We'll return right after these words.
Chariots of Palm Beach, the intelligent choice. Now through Memorial Day at Rooms to Go, interest rates are going down, way down, all the way down to zero. Shop this weekend, pay zero interest, which means you can finance and pay no interest, not 1 penny of interest until June 2020, 60 months from now. Again, that's June 2020, with no interest adding up. Just make equal monthly payments until June 2020. Yes, Rooms to Go has it down. Interest rates down to zero. Now through Monday, Memorial Day. Don't miss it.
The Luxury Uncovered event is going on now at Alpacker Lincoln. Enjoy exceptional savings on your favorite Lincoln models, like an MKZ, gas or hybrid, just $249 a month, or the all-new 2015 Lincoln MKC, just $259 a month. And bottom line windshield pricing on over 200 new Lincolns. The Luxury Uncovered event at Alpacker Lincoln on Military Trail. And remember, before you buy, price Packer.
Save tens of thousands of dollars on exotic and luxury vehicles at Chariots of Palm Beach. Our experts will assist you in finding your next pristine automobile. Buy, lease, or rent. Chariots of Palm Beach, the intelligent choice.
Florida tourism had its best quarter ever in its history. According to Visit Florida, the state's tourism arm, the state posted over 21 million visitors, which reflected 10 million visitors in South Florida. Domestic travelers were up 6%, while overseas tourists jumped 7% for the quarter. And Canadian tourists topped 1.7 million. Tourism officials revealed Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties generated a huge $41 billion in tourism spending last year. Well, there's one thing you can say about Miami Marlins baseball team owner Jeff Loria. He ain't cheap. He fired the team manager Mike Redmond last Sunday and will continue to pay Redmond $2 million a year, and that's for doing nothing. And he fired former manager Ozzie Guillen, and he's still being paid $4 million a year on his contract. Plus, former team GM is being paid $2 million for sitting on a beach, and an ex-Marlin player is pocketing $7.5 million for not even playing in Miami. Well, the Palm Beach Post reported that Boca Raton businessman Martin Franklin led the parade of top-paid CEOs with a whopping $118 million paycheck. Franklin leads Jarden Corporation, which used to be Sunbeam Appliances, and Franklin's colleagues down the hall in the executive suite didn't do badly either. President Ian Eshkin stashed $34 million, and CEO James Lilly pocketed $25 million. Jarden sales last year were $8.3 billion. Well, the sugarcane harvest wrapped up last month, and megabuck byproduct molasses hit at solid levels of 95 million gallons. Blackstrap molasses is a byproduct of sugar milling process and a moneymaker for growers U.S. Sugar, Florida Crystals, and the Sugar Co-op. Molasses is used for cattle feed overseas and in the U.S. and generates over $70 million a year in revenue. Well, in the business world, non-compete agreements are not to be taken lightly. So coming up next, our show's business editor, Josh Bleil, offers some guidelines on how to navigate these important contracts.
Non-compete contracts are for real. When an employer asks you to sign one, be informed about what you're signing and expect to be bound by it. As an employer, if you're not using non-competes, you risk letting your hard-earned goodwill, along with your customer base, walk right out the door. But not all non-competes are created equal. The duration and geographical scope of a non-compete can vary widely depending on the type of work and the industry. If your non-compete is too broad, it can be deemed invalid. Too scant, and you're not protected. Enlist an attorney to review your non-competes. The proper use of non-compete agreements can be the difference between keeping your company or having someone else walk out the door with it.
Well, thanks, Josh. Still ahead on the business report, real estate investors face strong dollar woes, and then we honor the memory of our fallen heroes. So stay with us.
Are you suffering from sinus headaches or related symptoms? Now there is a revolutionary solution for permanent sinus relief in only one visit. Go to drrajasinusrelief.com or call now. Dr. Raja, offices in Jupiter, Wellington, and Boynton Beach.
40 years, 6 generations, one feeling. Here's to the original sports sedan. BMW 3 Series. We only make one thing, the ultimate driving machine.
Now at Bremen BMW, drive a new 2015 BMW 320i sedan for only $249 a month.
Theirs Memorial Weekend sale is here. This weekend only. Save 40% on Tommy Bahama. Plus take an extra 10% off. Half off all Paula Deen designs, including this bed for just $797. This Bernhardt 100% genuine leather sofa, just $1697. 70% off this Drexel Heritage dining set. Hundreds of brands of luxury furniture and accessories ready for immediate delivery. There's Memorial Weekend sale. Don't miss it.
Astel Air Conditioning, the magnificent elite team.
With over 3 decades in business, we provide unparalleled service to South Florida. With over 100 trucks on the road, you see us everywhere.
Providing the fastest response time 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
With dynamic dedication and a passion for excellence, we became one of the top Bream dealers in the entire nation.
So take advantage today of our complete $34 AC tune-up.
The elite team at Astel will cater to all your AC needs.
Are you suffering from sinus headaches or related symptoms? Now there is a revolutionary solution for permanent sinus relief in only one visit. Go to drrajasinusrelief.com or call now. Dr. Raja, offices in Jupiter, Wellington, and Boynton Beach.
Coming up next, I talk with Marketing Director of Gulfstream Goodwill Industries, Jessica Winter. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Jessica, what service area does Goodwill cover?
Gulfstream Goodwill serves people in 5 counties: Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, and Okeechobee.
I got you. Well, that's a big territory.
It is.
Yeah. Well, how many stores do you guys operate out of?
We have 28 retail locations throughout the 5 counties.
Well, and how many? Well, 28. Well, out of the total 5 counties, how many employees?
We're the largest health, human, and social services nonprofit organization in the 5-county area, and we have 1,200 employees, approximately 1,200.
Wow, that's a lot. Well, you know, you do some a lot of good work with training people with disabilities. How does that operate?
We have nearly 24 programs where we take people from our community who have disabilities and other barriers to employment, and we put them through these programs to help them become self-sufficient working members of our community.
I gotcha. That just comes. Do you work with a lot of the organizations out there?
We do, yeah. We have partnerships with many other nonprofit organizations as well as government entities.
Okay, well, speaking of the Goodwill and the marketing end of it, what, you know, you got 28 stores all around. What's your gross revenue?
We are approximately $46 million a year.
Wow, that's pretty strong, boy.
It is, yeah. We're a strong organization, but like I said, we have many programs and services that we implement. But we don't, we're not a revenue generating business, so we also have expenses that are just about that same amount.
Well, you're a nonprofit, and we're always going to look at it. What's your administrative expense out of the $46 million?
9.3%.
Well, gee, that's terrific.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And how do you keep that at that low level?
Our all-volunteer board is very
cost conscious, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
And they make sure that we keep our administrative
you got business people on the board, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a really great board of volunteers from the community who help to drive our organization, make sure we keep our administrative costs down.
Yeah, well, if the board's got to have a lot of business savvy people on it. They're running a $46 million business, $1 million a year business. That's that's terrific.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you plan to expand any with the stores, or how's that going to work? What do you think?
As far as I know right now, we don't have any immediate plans for expansion. When Marvin Tank came in as our president and CEO.
Yeah, I had him on the show a couple years ago, Marvin Tank. Yeah. He's a terrific guy.
He is a great guy.
Yeah.
When he first became president and CEO about a decade ago, we had 9 stores, and so we've seen the expansion of our stores up to the current number of 28, within his tenure. So he's done a great job of expanding.
Well, that is terrific. Well, listen, Jessica Winter, good luck to you.
Thank you.
With Gulfstream Goodwill Industries.
Thank you, Dave.
God bless you for being there. And also, on behalf of the South Florida business community, I want to thank you for having this people with disabilities program so you can train them to be a productive human being. That's really terrific. And, and you guys are doing a great job with that.
Yeah. It's very touching. We have, the programs right at our main facility down the street from your studios here on 45th Street, where we have people with disabilities who come in and they do the adult day training program. And it's really touching, to be able to just take that quick walk across the street from the administrative building and see all the activities that they're involved in on a daily basis.
All right. Well, thanks again, Jessica.
Thank you.
All right. And stay with us.
It's the now or never sales event at Greco Mazda, Kia, Nissan, and Jaguar Land Rover. Get payments as low as $89 a month or as low as 0% financing. Visit any Greco location in South Florida or the Treasure Coast.
I'll save you thousands. I guarantee it.
We all know the expression, in the palm of your hand. But what does that really mean? At Palm Beach State College, it means having the opportunity to discover and the ability to define your own future. Choose from the many different career paths you can take, or pursue a whole new direction. High-quality education, affordable tuition, more personalized learning. It's all here in the palm of your hand. Enroll today, Palm Beach State College.
It is a weak man who urges compromise. The Cadillac 2015 SRX. Current GM lessees can lease it from around $339 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today for this attractive offer.
Lung cancer. Why me? Who will be strong for me?
When it's lung cancer, Memorial Cancer Institute, we're very strong for you.
With experience, expertise, and innovative treatments from leaders in research and care.
With Memorial, I was stronger than cancer.
When strong is your only option, Memorial Cancer Institute is on your side. See Christine's story at memorialcancerinstitute.com/Christine.
It's the now or never sales event at Greco Nissan. Get Altimas $189 a month, Rogues $219 a month, or as low as 0% financing. It's the now or never sales event at Greco Nissan.
I'll save you thousands. I guarantee it.
The strong dollar is putting a squeeze on foreign buyers looking to invest in South Florida real estate. The foreigners have been a major player in the rebounding of South Florida's housing recovery, but now they're backing off. Russian buyers using rubles are looking at double the Miami prices of 2013, and European investors are seeing 25% fall off versus the euro and the dollar. Canadian buyers account for 20% of all foreign transactions. Well, Palm Beach County courts are facing another foreclosure shortfall as $21 million earmarked for fast-track foreclosure settlements expire next month. And lawyers predict foreclosures will be stalled once again as cases backlog due to the lack of judicial bench strength needed to expedite cases. Well, in closing this week's show, we'd like to ask you to take a few moments this holiday weekend and honor the memory of the men and women of our military service who so gallantly sacrificed to make this nation one of the greatest on earth. God bless them all. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of the South Florida Business Report. Stop by next week for the only show devoted to the local business community right here on CBS 12. Thanks for joining us. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you next week.
The South Florida Business Report has been brought to you as a community service by the Garing Group, a premier insurance brokerage, and by the Ticktin Law Group, the lawyers you want between you and your problems, and by Pinnacle Advertising and Marketing.